I never be nothing. They said I never be nothing. Yeah, they said I never be nothing. They said I never be nothing. Yeah, they said I never be nothing. They said I never be nothing. Yeah, they said I never be nothing. I got bro down the road sending cash out. He restricted, he can't get an econ. I been standing on bending my feet now. Fly on me like a nigga trying to keep one. Put it down for the squad on the heart of that. Make a hating that nigga have a heart attack. Me and blood go back like starter head. I'm trying to dodge a arrest, no cardiac. Another word nigga trying to one time. I just made a 40 ball off a punchline. I need a sponsor from Nestle, it's crunch time. I just skipped everybody in the lunch line. I had a long Friday like that ain't new. I was taking cereals like Ray knew. Sad like a bad kid, they ain't play with him. Before I try to save a hoe, I'ma save a him. Trying to get bro dope, pray beat his case. My OG having books, no GPA. I'ma preach to the streets, no TDJs. Now we gotta fly private, we lead the state. Test Koya and total the pack of luggage. Solitaires in my ear, I went Denver Nuggets. But I'm still in the field like the Broncos. Stuff 120,000 in the console. Pray they bring back Watt, need a refill. I'm on the stand hitting willies like Meat Mill. Put a 50 on his head, that's a sweet deal. Trying to bring the team home, sending D-field. I've been in another mode.
Yeah. What up? What up? Hit the like button. Share the stream, please. We on a time restraint today, man. We on a time restraint today. Hit that like button, though, man. Life is good, man. Let me see them life is goods in the chat, man. Life is good, man. Life is good in the chat. Chris Wiley, what up? Poppy Cashmore, I'm just a vet. Frost Freezy. Q Man, I'm just a vet. Been a member for 5 months. Carl D, what up, though, man, from the city. 804 Rennie. You got Darren Doyle. Dimitri, salute. This Lil Chad. This song is by Lil Chad, man, from Texas. Called Look at Me. He got some other shit too. I'ma get it. Shout out to Bada Mitch, who put me on a Lil Chad, sending me the song, man. Mighty James, Extendo Keith, what's up? Hey, hold on, I gotta grab my water. Hold on. Grab my water. Y'all know we in the, you know. Grab my water. I'm looking like a coach today, y'all. I had shit on the floor today. I'm looking like a coach today. I ain't wear none of my Nike shit in so long. I got all type of Nike hoodies and shit. I feel like a coach when I wear this shit. All right, so look. We got Bruce the Bag Chase to say life is good. That's what I'm talking about. I asked y'all to say life is good. Don't act like y'all ain't see me tell y'all to say that. Life is good. We got I'm just a vet. Say Smack can't articulate what he want to say for real. Shout out, I'm just a vet, man. He ain't lying. You know, he's just telling the truth. That's all we do here on the factory. Shout out, I'm just a vet. Hold on. We got the business. Hold on. The business says, hold on. What did the business say? The business say, salute the factory, salute all the members. Hold on, we got something. You know the business. We got that.
Nah, I don't feel like you standing on business, nigga. I'm the type of nigga stand on business, nigga. One man arm against 50, nigga. Let's want to do that.
Shout out to business, man, with the super chat, man. Shout out to business. Shout out, I'm just a vet. Hold on. Dimitri in the building say he became a new YouTube member. That's what I'm talking about. What's up, Dimitri? Welcome to the Facts List, man. I appreciate you. It's been members-only content. You can check out this on the channel, and we got members-only content today. I actually might take y'all somewhere tonight. I'm dipping out tonight or whatever. I actually might go live depending on where I go. You know what I'm saying? I think I got some tonight. I'm going to do. Might just go grab a bite to eat or something or whatever like that. And I think I'm going to a Pistons game this weekend if I'm not mistaken. You know what I mean? You know? All right, so shout out Dimitri. Dimitri said, I finally got my membership. Marty Dude VR say, Coach Facts. Q-Man says, life is good. Chris Wiley say, life is good. Jermaine Anderson, what's happening? Hold on. We got another. The business say, salute the facts. Hold on. Life is good for real. No, facts is life is good, y'all. But, you know, when we got the business, we got to stand on business.
Nah, I don't feel like you standing on business, nigga. I'm the type of nigga stand on business, nigga. One man arm against 50, nigga. Let's want to do that.
Hey, my favorite part on there is when a nigga say, hey, when Drewski say, man, I'm the type of nigga stand on business, man. One against 50, one man army against 50. A nigga in the background, like, what you want to do then? Like, fast sale, like they ready to smash that. Shout out Poppy Cashmore, been a member for 17 months. Say, I'm just showing my loyalty to the channel. Listen, that ain't never going to be questioned, Poppy Cashmore. That ain't never gonna be questioned. You done bought events at the prompting of the factory, man. Shout out to you. You always be supporting, man. We just spent the birthday. Shout out your birthday out or whatever you've been rocking, man. I appreciate you, man. Hold on. We got gifts. Slick, what's up? I see you, Slick. Nisi here, y'all. The party started. We got Nisi here. Hold on. We got gifts, though. We got gifts. We got a gifted membership from Poppy Cash, more 17-month member. Let's see who all got gifted memberships. The first one is Messiah Ant. I don't know if that say anti or ant. I don't know what the hell that say. My eyes failing me, y'all. My eyes failing me. Welcome to the Facts List either way. Shout out Poppy Cashmore for the gift. Make sure y'all thank Poppy Cashmore, man. Salute to y'all. Make sure y'all renew after receiving the free gifted. J Rob said, do you hear about what Fro said today? No, tell me in the chat while we going through the preliminaries, man, in the beginning, J Rob. I didn't see it. Hold on, we got the business one more time. We're going to shout out the gifters first, and then we're going to put up the Drewski. We got Walk with Bros. Shout out Bros got a membership. You just spoke up Froze. Walk with Bros just got a membership. We got Only One Santa. I don't know who that is, but welcome to the Facts List. MDJ, Facts List. We got Kibi. Y'all names be killing me sometimes. Mac TV. All received free Facts List memberships, man. Those names kind of got at me. You know what I mean? But shout out to y'all. Welcome to the Facts List. And make sure y'all thank the business. And speaking of the business.
Nah, I don't feel like you standing on business, nigga.
Who the hell is this?
I'm the type of nigga stand on business, nigga. One man arm against 50, nigga.
What you want to do that?
A nigga said one man arm against 50, nigga. Nigga said, what you want to do then? That sound like Suburb Baby, the one comedian. That's who that sound like when he say that. I don't know if that's him, but that shit always got me down laughing though. All right, hold on. All right, hold on. Smack need to take a hook on fire. Okay, you going crazy. Hold on, who is that? Oh, the one New York's finest. I just put you on the screen. I had to read it. Greg the Great, what's up? Kid Free, yeah. We got Destron. If I missed you, comment again. I'll catch you again. Mike 305, we got Miami in the building. All right, okay, all right. So we caught up. We got some gifted memberships. We got some super chats flowing. J Rob, I didn't hear. I want to know. Chad B, what's up? Juice, what's up? Say I low-key feel like Smack can read for real. I guess it's just the freestyling and shit then. Uptown J, what's up? Hooked on phonics work for me. Hold on, let me hit this water, man. Let me hit this water. All right. So, all right, let me put this water right here. So I ain't got it. All right, so listen, let's start off. And what are we starting off with? With this. So I'm looking on the Tay-Rock battle and caught some traction. The Tay-Rock battle didn't get about like 12 or 14,000 more views since it been back on the channel in like a couple days. So shout out to anybody that's supporting, that's commenting or whatever. Wavy Vaporizers. I don't know who that is. Sound like somebody who's selling cannabis legally. Shout out to them. Hope the hustle going good. It said I haven't watched battle rap in so long. I swear I thought old girl behind rock with the cranberry colored sweater was Jazz the Rapper. That just goes to show y'all, man, the power in the art form and a YouTube drop. These battles over a year old, all the controversy with them or whatever. I know everybody tired of the battles being talked about, being dropped, but it's still new to some people. And that kind of ties into what we're going to talk about today. One of the things that we're going to talk about today or whatever, as far as the power of the artistry and just how it's packaged and how it's presented. You know what I'm saying? So I just want y'all to see that. Shout out to Wavy Vaporizers for comment. Mr. VA Shake, what's up? Salute to you, Facts, man. Your videos been long as fuck. Yeah, man, we be going crazy on the lives. Today, we can't have a super long stream, but we're gonna talk about what we need to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Nisi in the building. Say salute to all the Facts List members. I said Mr. VA Shake. So we want toxic facts today. It's crazy. That's crazy. Despite what battle rap might say, B Magic's new songs are fire. Shout out to Jay Mills and B Magic for getting out in the field and letting people get acquainted with his music. What's up? We got Scoop, Street Talk Entertainment. Scoop is in the building, y'all. Hold on. If y'all don't know, man, this is league owner, investor, sponsor, man, battle rap extraordinaire, man, street talk entertainment scoop. Might have saw him on Restore Order, might have saw him over here on the factory or whatever. But either way, man, he be doing a lot, man, for battle rap, man, and the battle rappers. And make sure y'all show him some love, man, in the chat. Funny boy Malik, what's up? Aaron London, what's up? Say Smack sounds like a YN. Aaron London be on point, man. Hold on. Carter Jones, what's up? We got Jersey in the building. Newark. Shay Cuts say DNA ain't lose. Okay, Shay Cuts. All right, so look. All right. Oh, it's something else I want to show too. It's something else I want to show. I want to show too before we get started. Chris Wiley Jr., I'm not reading that. You got to super chat that. Okay, so shout out to Just Gems, man. Mr. Stop Being Dirty. Shout out Gems. So Gems had a, you know what? Before I say this, I want to say Gems had a, y'all know I watch all Gems content, man. I watch a lot of these guys' content, man. Unless it's just somebody who I just don't fuck with. You know what I'm saying? But he was talking about being a parent and stuff or whatever. He always incorporate his kids. He incorporates his kids a lot of the times, not all the time or whatever. And talking about being a parent and what he lived for and the important things or whatever. Y'all know I love that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes when I get in my toxic bag and stuff or whatever, I'll watch one of his videos. Y'all might see like a little, you know, more chill version of me that next day, man. Because I'm thinking, all right, man, you know what? Gems is right. You know what I mean? And it's not that I'm super positive in my day-to-day life. I know where I'm at in battle rap. It's the circus. So, you know, sometimes I'll be on some clown behavior, and it is what it is. I'm self-aware. But anyway, he was talking about being a good dad. So it just prompted me, you know, because of recent, you know, comments and certain things, man, about me not being okay with deadbeat dads. I put a comment and I said, I expressed my disdain for deadbeat dads. A few people in battle rap said it was corny. I agree with you. Jim says, imagine someone finding our dislike for deadbeat dads corny, shaking my head. I hate it here. Now, I think everybody should feel like that. You know what I'm saying? I think everybody should feel like that. If it's a grown-ass man not taking care of his kids, I think he a bitch-ass nigga. And I don't think there's no safe haven for him. I don't think there's no, oh, no, ain't no, oh, no, nothing. Now, everybody, a lot of people go through different shit, right? It could be a man or a woman going through something with a significant other, with the baby mama, baby daddy, wife, a girlfriend, husband, whatever they going through it with, man, or whatever. And some shit can be happening that prevents them from being able to see their children. They could have made mistakes that they paying for. We're not talking about none of that. We know what not taking care of your children or not fucking with your kids look like and what a deadbeat dad is. There's no excuse for that. There's no chill on that. There's no nothing other than you a bitch ass nigga. That's just what it is. And if you can relate to a bitch ass nigga, you probably want to. You know what I mean? So I'm going to highlight that type of thing all the time while we over here. Y'all about to see my new channel soon. You know what I mean? Shout out to y'all. Hold on. We got Big Cannon versus Kev Bless going down live for free on the channel next Friday. Okay, bet. Shout out Kev Bless. My first time seeing Kev Bless was in Cleveland, Ohio, I believe, like in the trenches. He's battling C Steel, I believe. I believe that's the same Kev Bless, right? And Big Cannon I haven't seen in a minute. I know Big Cannon got one of the most famous rebuttals in battle rap, the Richard Hamilton masked up, you know what I'm saying, rebuttal or whatever. Super fucking fire, went crazy. One of the biggest reactions off of rebuttal in battle rap history. And then also Big Cannon made a lot of fire battles over on RBE. You know what I'm saying? ARP gave him a lot of good plates. Super fire rebuttaler, good schemer, performer actually too, man. I think his performance is underrated. But shout out to Big Cannon and Kev Bless, man. I'm definitely gonna check that out, man. Both of them say Big Cannon's return. Okay, bet. So I'm definitely tuned into that. Just give us a reminder too, Scoop. We'll be live. Okay, right here. Boom. Mello says effort means everything. You know what's so funny about your comment, Mello? Is after Jim's responded, my comment was being a dad is like the greatest title that a man can have, right? Is dad, right? Most important title, I believe I said. I said it's kind of like being the president. We can't expect you to be perfect, but we better see you motherfucking trying your best. So I agree with you with effort means everything. That's it. That's all anybody can ask anybody for anything, like, is to put forth 100% effort. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel about that, man. I just don't, I know battle rap ain't the place for morals. They fake like they got morals and integrity for a look and a facade or whatever like that, and then they don't stand on business, man. Shout out to the business. I just thought that was interesting. There's actually 2 more people, man, that spoke on that too. You know what I mean? All right, we got Chris Wiley Jr. say, as a biological dad of 1 and a bonus dad of 2, deadbeat dads make me itch. I'm allergic to that shit. Me too. Apparently battle rap, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's a regional thing or whatever, but apparently battle rap, man, feels like it should be some type of grace or something for bitch ass niggas who don't take care of their kids. I don't give a fuck about them. You know what I'm saying? One way or the other, like 0% about them. Except to, you know, to belittle them or ridicule them if I feel like it. You know what I mean? Hold on. Okay, so I just started a conversation. I was raised by a single dad, so I know how much of a difference a dad can make. Facts, Mighty James. I agree with y'all 100%. Yo, did we talk about Beasley interview yet? Didn't agree. Okay, we about to play that. We about to get to that. Good segue, Frankie. Shout out to everybody, man, who is a dad over here who do take care of their kids, who don't condone bitch ass niggas not taking care of their children, man. Shout out to y'all. All right, what's up, Brent Woods? Why you shaking your head? Okay, so let's get to Beasley. Had an interview, right, which inspired this. Shout out to HipHopIsReal. DNA had an interview too. I don't know if we're gonna have time to go over that. Like I said, I am gonna step out a little bit this evening. I might go members, man. Make sure y'all get y'all memberships, hit y'all notifications to the people already on the Factz list, because I probably go live at least, I don't know, it depends on where I'm at, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, but I'm gonna holler at y'all while I'm out though. Or I might make a video or whatever, just post it or something like that and hollering at y'all or something like that. Either way, but I'm gonna make sure y'all keep that members only content, man, going consistently. All right, so Beasley, shout out to HipHopIsReal and Knowledge for the interview. We've been getting some fire interviews, man. Shout out to 3 Letter Man. He had a fire Beasley interview. And now Knowledge got a fire Beasley interview or whatever, along with a Smack interview before that or whatever. So shout out to Smack and Beasley coming outside more, talking to the people. You know what I'm saying? And giving us this information. And it's actually dang, what's the words that I'm looking for, man? It's refreshing to see them out speaking more. It tells me a few things though, as far as my opinion, but let me pull it up real quick. I can't see y'all comments just yet. I'm gonna catch up with y'all in a second. Just give me a second. Give me a second. I gotta switch this over. And I don't like having it already pulled up. I think it affects the audio when I do that. When I start a stream, it already pulled up. All right, switch there. Then we're gonna go to here. Should already be in my history. There we go, right there. Boom. All right, let's do that. All right, we almost Gucci, y'all. We almost Gucci. Let me minimize this. Boom. And then I'm gonna catch up with y'all comments, and then we're gonna get to this Beasley interview. Share my screen. Boom. We go here. Shout out 15 Minutes of Fame. I don't know if we're gonna have time to get to DNA. It's another part of his interview I actually want to talk about. But I don't know if we're gonna have time to do that today. All right, let me catch up with some of the comments y'all said. Let me see. I don't see how you can wake up and look yourself in the mirror and not take care of your kids. Rich Mode, me either, man. No excuse whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? I know how battle rap is. Well, what if we're not talking about no specifics in there? Talking about a nigga that don't take care of their kids, point blank, period. You know what I mean? Hold on. Smack is authentic, not always politically correct, but I think at times it's needed. We gonna talk about that. I think I understand what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? And speaking of Smack, they just dropped Anderson, Burris, and Arsenal on YouTube. That shit is hilarious, man. That's a good battle, a good fun battle, a good competitive battle, and fun battle. I enjoyed it. So I just happened to see that. I think it's from Outside 6. You know what I'm saying? The business said, thank you. No bitch ass niggas here, man. Shout out to that. Nisi is looking. Slick says, I don't have kids, but my girl do. Me stepping up is one of the biggest accomplishments in my life. It makes me wonder how a man live with himself being a deadbeat. Dog, I still, man, wish the best and think about sometimes, you know, the children that I've had a hand in raising with, you know, ex-girlfriends and stuff like that or whatever. And there's people that still call me pops, you know what I'm saying, out there or whatever. So I can't even imagine it being my own flesh and blood and not taking care of it. You know what I'm saying? You know? I don't know. Okay, all right, there you go. I was waiting on you to say what you was trying to say, Brent, so I can get you up out of there. Shadow Realm. I was waiting on him. He was a little shy at first. All right, we got him up out of there. Okay, so now, right? let's get to the interview, man. Again, shout out to Knowledge the Guys. Shout out Hip Hop is Real, getting us these exclusive interviews from the top, because we want to hear from people who can actually make change in the culture, not people who don't get shit going on in real life, can't do shit but act like they doing something or whatever. And I'm talking about whether it's a blogger, an artist, a league owner, a fan, or whatever like that. These people are the people who actually done put in work, brought millions to the culture, man. Know how to make money and do big business, have experience in that. Like, you know, like some of us, you know, walking around in the world that can say we've had successful business or whatever. These are the people we need to hear from, and who needs to hear from us. And we'll talk about that now. Let's start the interview, man. Hold on, rewind. Hold on. Lux the Ghost said, F them, childless gang, we in here. Hey, I'm in that gang. You hear me? I'm in that gang. House peaceful as hell. You feel me? You know what I mean? Hey, listen, I appreciate all y'all who out there who got children and who raising them and taking care of y'all kids. I salute y'all. I think y'all dope as hell. Y'all some of the dopest individuals in the world. But I enjoy having that peace. Nieces, nephews, cousins, kids, you know, all that other stuff or whatever. Uncle Chris, you know, I'm dope. They go back home. You know what I mean? All right. Let me catch up real quick and then I'm gonna start the interview. I think Smack say, nah, I'm saying way too much during interviews. I counted 74 now I'm saying in one of his interviews. That's crazy. Lost Soul, salute. All right, bet. Let's get to it. Appreciate the super chat again, Lux the Goat. What up, Flip? Let's go.
For BattleRap and hip hop is here talking with the #1 BattleRap league in the world. You already know what it is, man. We got Beasley. Thank you. Beasley, appreciate you, you know, spending some time with us, man, and allowing us to kind of like, you know, get into the mindset of some of the business you guys have been doing throughout y'all illustrious career, man. First topic I want to talk about is the URL app.
Knowledge asked some dope ass questions in his interview too.
Pay-per-view and the business of evolution. So the first question is, since the launch of the URL app, what have been the biggest success and biggest challenges of transitioning BattleRap into a subscription platform?
Well, man, that's a lot. You know what I mean? But I mean, to be honest, man, it's been a tough, you know, it's been a tough transition, but a good transition. And you know, it's easy when you're just looking for subscriptions on a platform when it's free. You know, somebody can go to YouTube and hit subscribe, but anybody that has a YouTube channel understands the challenges of just making somebody subscribe to something for free. So to actually get people to convert from something that's free to something that's behind a paywall, and it's hard to make them just subscribe to something that's free, you can imagine how tough and challenging that can be. But I think it's something that's positive and it's something that's needed within our industry, and I'm glad that we were able to be the first ones to do it, and I hope others follow suit.
I guess what has been the biggest success?
The biggest success is being able to retain an audience of loyal subscribers who believe in us and follow us and trust us.
Okay, real quick. I'm in support of them developing the app. You got your ups and downs, you got your pros and cons with anything, right? Including the URL app. I remember when it first came out, it was some functioning issues and stuff like that. But that's with most things, man. You know, the new iPhone, it's a new iPhone coming out. As bad as I want to just run the T-Mobile, man, let me get one of them new iPhones or order one or something like that. You know, I always try to wait till the second version of it comes out or whatever, or the second wave of it, so they can fix all the bugs and everybody else can go through the problems. So even with iPhone or bigger companies or whatever, then URL, man, you go through, you know, bugs and different things you got to fix on your problems when it comes to digital shit, when it comes to technology or whatever like that. So I know everybody was up in arms about it or whatever, but that's just regular. You know what I mean? So since then, I feel like they fixed a lot of the things that was wrong with the app. It's still a few complaints, you know what I'm saying, I have about the URL app, but for the most part, what its purpose is to be the biggest battle rap library in the world, to give you exclusive access to their events or whatever that they throwing with some of the top battlers in the world from the most respected, you know, platform, battle rap platform in the world or whatever, which I feel like that's what they're doing. Anybody that's complaining about paying the $8.99 or whatever to see the events and stuff like that, I don't know why you complain about it. Either pay it or you don't want to watch battle rap that bad. You know what I'm saying? Now live events, I would like to see live events. I feel like he acknowledged that in this interview. The live events, I didn't like his answer. Actually, I'm gonna fast forward some of it because the part about the app, I feel like we talked about before. But as far as the app, I feel like it is something that should be supported. I don't care if one of y'all got an app. If it's fire, if it's dope, if it has a library full of the type of content that I frequent, that I like, y'all charging $6.99, $7.99, $8.99 or something like that or whatever, I'll be tempted to buy it if y'all market it right, promote it right or whatever, and won't complain about it at all. But I feel like people used to stuff just being free, so they complain about the app or whatever like that. So I as far as when Beasley talking stuff like that, man, I'm in 100% agreement with him. I understand it, and then it's just a person's preference if they want to get the app. You know what I mean? Destron says the subscription-based model isn't sustainable for battle rap. Battle rap isn't a large genre to have it go that direction. I think he actually going to that. So I'm gonna acknowledge it now because you commented, Destron, and say I agree with you. I agree with you. As far as that being exclusively all we have for the top level of battle rap, I feel like we need live streams. They just dropped Arsenal versus Anderson Burris on YouTube or whatever. We need some YouTube drops or whatever other drops they can do that's free on whatever platform. You know what I'm saying? They was doing it on Twitch. That don't seem to either be working out or either they revamping before they revisit that platform. So I agree with you. We gotta get the damn. You kind of jump like ahead, but I'm gonna honor the comment though. It's like we gotta fix the product first. Before we talk about longevity and people investing their money and time into something and going above and beyond to help the shit grow bigger than it is and get it back on track. You know what I mean? You say, my fault. No, you good. I like these type of conversations. All right, let me catch up, and then I'm going to fast forward the interview, man, to a couple other parts. Like I said, Knowledge asked a lot of good questions. Y'all want to catch the whole interview. It's on Hip Hop is Real. What they don't understand is most of the people who pay for the app will buy the pay-per-view too. The app gets bootleg too. Facts. That's the facts. We talked about that the other day, Frankie. You 100% right. What's up? Tiff Marie in the building, y'all. My only issue is I can let it play in the background while looking on another app. You can't? Is you saying you can't do that? Can't. Okay, yeah, I see you corrected it. I agree with you. It's little stuff like that piss me off too. One of the best things is I can have it on Roku on my TV and play it on my TV while I'm doing whatever in the house or something like that. But yeah, it's a few things, man, that they can do to improve the app. I remember when Beasley said that the person who created the MLB app created the URL app, which was funny because all the bugs within the app. Facts, that's crazy. You on point. I was a loyal app user, but at some point they were releasing all the battles people had already seen, and then it would be random battles nobody cared about. I got you. I remember that. I remember that. Take off, lift the land, Mansky. What's up? Oh, that wasn't take off, lift the land up there. That's okay. No, Hardcore Flavor say peace. Facts. Netflix hasn't helped the Breakfast Club show and the Joe and Jada show since they moved there in January. Well, listen, we got to come to a screeching halt when we say stuff like that because we don't know. There is a transition period, man. People are creatures of habit, so it takes a little transition period sometimes before shit kicks in. You saying since January. Well, we in March. That's January, February, March, and we ain't even all the way through March. So it ain't even been 90 days, for something to kick in. This is only the first quarter of the fiscal year. You know what I'm saying? So let's give it a little bit more time before we just throw out metrics that we're not sure how it's going to turn out, man. We could, in another 30 days, in another 2 weeks, in another 3 months or whatever, it could be like, oh, that was the biggest move in the world. People got acclimated to it and then it worked. Now we're in a social media era where our attention span is so short and we just swipe in and doing this. We expect instant results, but that's not how life really works. That's not how business works or whatever like that. And I think that's one of Battle Rap's issues, not understanding how business works. App was supposed to have original content. They stopped doing that. I didn't care for DNA, WWE content. Me either. And I agree with you 100%, David Campbell. What's up, by the way? You and a lovely wife. You know what I'm saying? The Fire TV app is impeccable. The iPhone app is trash. I got you, Lux, to go. Thanks for that information because I wasn't even aware of that. I still use the app to watch battles like Chess vs. Easy, etc. I just saw Chess interview and he said something about that being the highest viewed on the app. Yeah, I totally hate that I can't do other things on my phone while on the app. Yeah, they trying to monopolize your attention, man. Smacking them crazy. But no, it's a couple things that they could fix. All right, let me go a little forward in this interview though. I should have did some timestamps. Let me see.
You have 1 million plus subs on YouTube, so why not put the new guys on those out?
Okay, no.
And whether people like the talent or dislike the talent,
All right,
sell a fight. You know, all those things add up into somebody becoming a star. So
all right, we already
the amount of people that we've been able to, you know, when somebody comes in and they say, hey, I want to take this thing to the next level, we actually have a foundation, and we have a studio, we have a graphics team, and we have a machine that actually works, and that's been proven to work for over a decade, over 15 years. So, you know, it's a lot there. You know what I mean? But I think that, you know, in terms of answering your question,
economics.
You know, it's just in terms of economics, it's just the amount of opportunity that we've been able to provide consistently.
Okay, so this is what he's talking about. He's saying, so before they had the metrics from YouTube, the millions of views, the pay-per-view sales and stuff like that, which obviously is affected by the bootlegging. You know what I'm saying? So they can't show the same metrics to get the same type of deals. Which we've talked about for like over 2 years, I think. I feel like, man, you know what I'm saying, on this channel or whatever. And that's another thing too, man. I actually put out a tweet. These battle rappers, league owners, and all this shit saying the same shit that we've been saying for a couple years that they was calling us haters for, especially me, calling me a hater, don't know what you're talking about, battle rap is fine, and all of that shit. Why are they all saying the same shit we've been saying for 2 years? Like it's some new type of concept or whatever, like we don't notice that or whatever. This is the reason why a lot of the people in battle rap, and I'm excluding URL. We're gonna talk about what he just said in a second. But this is the reason why a lot of the artists, why a lot of leagues, why a lot of people find themselves steps behind. They hear it and they're so hard-headed. These niggas are lazy. They hard-headed. They don't know how to learn. It's a way to learn. It's a proper way to learn. First thing is shutting the fuck up and listen. They're so used to acting like they the man. They're so used to the facade or putting highlights on. Then what's so crazy in battle rap is not like it's a lot of people who just popping on social media or whatever. And I can say like, okay, I see where their vision is clouded. You know what I'm saying? Like you'll see somebody or like a female, attractive female, got all these followers and celebrities trying to get at them. You can understand how their vision to get clouded or whatever because of all of the attention, some money, some trips they went on or whatever. These niggas don't even get that. But they think acting or telling themselves that they've convinced some people that they are something is what it is. No, what's up, Megatron? That's not how life works. You actually put in the work and make it happen. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you see a lot of people, man. You see a lot of people I've given advice to or whatever. They like 10 steps behind that something they should have been doing a year and a half, 2 years ago, trying to do it now today, and they're behind right now. And they're going to stay behind, man. These people going to stay behind if they don't listen and learn from people who already been where they're trying to go or at where they're trying to get. They don't, it is what it is though. You know what I mean? So I'm seeing a lot of people, man, regurgitate a lot of shit that we just said. DNA on the interview just said battle rap need a reset. How many shows we did factory reset for 2 years or whatever? Oh no, you not the, and then people don't have no argument, but now that's why they still behind. Now, as far as URL is saying that, you know, they don't have the metrics from YouTube and the pay-per-views that they used to have before, right? But they were able to maintain their app and have those metrics, have that platform. He talked about how YouTube, you know, don't pay the highest for commercials and ads and stuff like that when you cussing. They didn't want to censor the battlers, so they created the app also, so they didn't have to censor the battlers and tell them y'all can still do what y'all do, so we don't sacrifice the integrity of the art form and compromise that or whatever, which are all on point. So now when they're trying to make these deals, they do have something that they have control over, that they can show, you know what I'm saying, that maybe the public can't see, which is probably a good thing, because battle rap, we know too much of the business and what's going on. And then it's confused with the lies and shit that most of the artists tell, and or league owners, you know what I'm saying, sometimes or whatever. So I understand what they're trying to do as far as business. The problem is the consumer is not named in none of this shit in a lot of these interviews. I'm not seeing, I feel like they're trying to figure out, like how Smack said, how to get another lick. And I don't know if that's Beasley though. You know what I'm saying? Exactly, funny boy Malik. Exactly. They did abandon the entire YouTube fan base. We starting to be left out in everything. What are we when the fans are referred to, right? I'm not hearing a lot of positivity, a lot of salute to the fans. We hear sometimes it's just a textbook response to something, but all I'm hearing is the bootleggers, the people that do this, the people that do that, the people that's what's wrong with the culture, or headlines that they'll feel like, well, the things that are wrong with the culture. Now, what about us that was paying for the events that don't bootleg? What about those of us who still willing to pay for events if it's the right promotion, if it's quality matchups, and we get communicated with? What about us? We're not being referred to at all. So it seemed like it's some steps being skipped in battle rap as far as them trying to figure out the solution. I think they so used to taking shortcuts, and not necessarily just Beasley, Smack, or whoever else or whatever, just in general. Everybody's so used to taking shortcuts, which is why we seeing, people take risk, and risking their freedom and different stuff like that or whatever, because the correct foundation, the financial literacy being taught or whatever in battle rap is missing so much. Then when I get to talking like this, I'm preaching, right? I'm hating, right, to battle rap or whatever, but I can show in my life how it works. And I look at myself on the lower level of the high level, you know what I'm saying, of life. I'm still striving to do other things, man, and to learn every single day, man, to do more or whatever. But I know I'm in a better position than the general population of battle rap. You know what I'm saying? So, let me see. Beasley said they need underwriting sponsors to fund these events, right? So, but the problem is it has to be a customer, man. It has to be a customer. It has to be. So value is either us spending money or heavy viewership. Okay, I'll give y'all an example, right? With like Tubi or a company like that. And I'm gonna play some more this interview too. With Tubi, when you go on Tubi, man, you get to a point in the movie or whatever you're watching, and you're gonna have to sit through them 6 to 8 commercials or ads. You know what I'm saying? You have to. There's no skipping past them or nothing or whatever like that. That's where they'll get their money. So they can do deals with advertisers. They'll pay attention to how many views or plays that they're getting, how many ads are running, and the advertisers are paid based on how much their product or service is being seen. It's like a Super Bowl. It's the reason why companies pay $2 million for 15 seconds of a Super Bowl commercial. I'm just throwing numbers out there, but they pay a lot of money for a short amount of time during the Super Bowl because it's the most watched sporting event in the world of the last I checked, or remember, I should say. So they're paying for the exposure. This many people is going to see my product or service, and I feel my product or service is good enough, or my advertisement will be good enough. I might not get everybody, but I'll get a big enough portion that I'll spend this money and at least plant some jingle in their mind, some image in their mind, something funny or comedic. That's why they push the envelope. We got to make the best of these 25 seconds during the Super Bowl commercial, whatever. You know what? Pay for 2 slots. Pay to run it all the way through the Super Bowl or whatever like that, to gain customers. You know what I'm saying? Just to get some traction going. So battle rap has to get us to either spend money consistently, and we fed up. You got some people just cheap or just, going bootleg and just use the excuse, whatever, because they don't want to pay. They either don't got the money or cheap or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then you got us that needs to spend money consistently, or we need to watch it and have big numbers. Again, part of the reason why I wanted to drop those battles, why I made that deal with those events or whatever and drop it, was to show somebody who has a page at the time that was under 10,000 subs, that has never dropped a battle before on this page. As long as you package it right, you program it right, you promote it right, these battles are a year old, and there's another event that's older than that. You know what I'm saying? We got some new battles coming too to drop over here. But if it's done right, the power of the art form, people will still watch. That's good money. Now, the Tay-Rock battle and the T-Rex battle probably would be at 500,000 views plus right now if it wasn't for the idiot, the con, you know what I'm saying, just being in his pride and just putting a false copyright, strike on the channel for it or whatever, which he's going to pay for. You know what I mean? But that was proof. That was proof. I'm not URL. I don't have 1 million subscribers. You know what I'm saying? I had less than 1% of that. You know what I'm saying at the time. So exactly, Smurf, that's part of the promotion. That's what I mean, the packaging of it. That's like people, when they say promo and they just think posting a flyer is more to it than that. You know what I'm saying? Some people go look in them comments and you'll see people saying, damn, T-Rex got it. They thought T-Rex had a new battle because it's a whole untapped market. If y'all think a couple 100,000 people or 20,000 people or 40,000 people is a lot of people in battle, some of us watching this shit all the time. Some people clicking on it, oh, what's this? And then not even watching it. It's a whole untapped market out there. When this shit was popular, you talking about million views, 4 million views, 5 million views, 2 million views. So think of all of the people that don't even know what's going on. We got content that's a year old, that's 3 years old. We got the history of battle rap that can be packaged as a documentary. We got the Midwest movement that I feel like Smack them supposed to document. They do a Midwest movement series and they go interview Calico and Averb and Hitman and all of the people from Michigan, you know what I'm saying, and everywhere else from the Midwest movement, and then start dropping the battles that was part of the Midwest movement and telling the story behind them. People will watch that. People that like, damn, I forgot this happened there for nostalgic reasons, and new fans will be educated and it'll be entertaining. And to be honest, the older battlers is more entertaining than these new battlers. And they have that street feel and hip hop essence to them. So then maybe the newer people, because the newer people not really studying the game like that. You can tell by some of the dumb shit they say. And that don't apply to all of them, but they're not studying the game for real. And they're not being told to study the game. So maybe they'll get some inspiration, see what people reacted to back then, what they reacting to today, and step their game up too. All of it is a learning process, man. They got to be willing to put in the work. Everything that I'm saying requires putting in time, energy, effort. You know what I'm saying? And being willing to learn and opening up your mind, not just for the when it's all bad for you and you ain't got nowhere to turn, and then you play victim and put your head down and say, could y'all please help me? Nah. Learn. You know what I'm saying? Say drop a Where Are They Now series, Funny Boy Malik, yeah, something like that. So the thing is, man, they need a consumer, and right now the product, Nisi says that's a fact. They definitely need a history class. And what's so crazy, Nisi, instead of a history class, we got a bunch of nerds out here trying to erase all of the, when I say the cool people, y'all, I'm not vouching for anybody as a grown adult in a life that I don't know. They're trying to erase all of the legends in not even all, just select few people or whatever. Not just the Averbs either. They try to do it the Surf. They try to do it the Mook. They try to do it the Lux. It's different people just in the culture. And I'm talking about fans included. That they're trying to erase the history of it. Without the rich history of battle rap or whatever, what the fuck does this mean? Because if all we have is present day, this shit is shitty right now. And I don't mean every battler is shitty. I don't mean every battle is shitty. I'm not shitting on. I've given praise to everybody putting forth a lot of crazy effort. Shout out to Doc. That's a new name and new face in recent years or whatever that's putting forth a lot of effort. Frank White, We the Fans. He started a platform or whatever, and he's going crazy right now, starting a platform or whatever out of nowhere. And he's been disrespected as a sponsor and put hundreds of thousands of dollars into the culture. Shout out to Kales. Kales down there with OSBL doing, she's super consistent. I don't know how the fuck she don't look just dead and tired or whatever with all the work that she's putting in. So I recognize and acknowledge and celebrate the people that's putting in the work. So I don't never want people to think it's just an umbrella that covers everybody when I'm talking about the issues with this shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot, man. It's a lot that can be done that's not being done. All people trying to do, man, is posture like they're doing something bigger than what the fuck shit really is, man. If we took back the curtain behind the scenes, y'all saw that shit, y'all be disgusted with these niggas. Like, really, y'all would be disgusted with these niggas. Hold on, we got Mansky. Hold on, Mansky Front. Mansky Frunks, Crooklyn, New York says 100. Factz in the Factory, 2 guns up. Oh yeah, the boogie down. Gotta hold that Mickey L, man. Shout out to Mickey Factz, man. I heard Mickey Factz was saying something about you know, why I go so hard on him or whatever. I don't think I did. I think he just was joked about because of his indiscretions like anybody else. Like, you did 8 songs on Averb, you know what I'm saying, and then turned out to, you know, have done what you did or whatever. You were just the news, man. I don't nothing personal about Mickey, personal against Mickey Factz. If I saw him, I would have a very jovial tone and demeanor about myself. I would reach out to shake his hand. What's up? or whatever, and be able to even talk about it. And it should be like a 2-minute conversation or whatever that should turn into something more meaningful than us entertaining on YouTube. So I don't got shit against Mickey Factz. You know what I'm saying? Also, J Rob, I'm gonna go back and watch that video too, J Rob, because I didn't see that Froze mentioned me or whatever. I didn't see it or whatever. I'll check it out to see, you know, what was said and if it's anything that I need to address or whatever like that. But yeah, they have to focus on the consumer, man. You have to have a consumer, dog. You have to. All right, let me see what else.
I mean, we can't take everybody with us every single month.
Right.
There's only so and
stream.
Hold on. Bruce says, I think it's time to start over. Bruce with the super chat says, I think it's time to start over. Smack might have to go back to hoods and do live interviews. People more attached to personality than rappers. Bruce, we've been saying that over here for a couple years now. I 100% agree with you. I keep saying it. Reset, factory reset, start over. Take all of the content down. Unless if this content is making a lot of money on your YouTube page, which people complaining about the people not watching battles like they normally do, or whatever. Okay, I understand that you don't want to lose the revenue, but take certain things down in sections and then repackage them and re-release them. We got people that got albums and then put out the best of albums or whatever. You know, the lost tapes or whatever like that. I know it's all type of footage that haven't been put out there, even with the bloggers, the Uncle Rah's, the Knowledge the Gods, Battle Rap Trap, hitting them. I know y'all got all type of crazy footage from years. Find that footage. Compare the footage of some of these interviews and these accounts with what's going on today. If it's contradictory, make that a story. If it's the same, or if it's just interesting and dope, interview the other people. Have battlers watch old interviews and ask them, do you feel the same about this? It's all type of creative ways to do it. What it is this shit has become a quick flip. And in a quick flip, somebody is the ham, y'all. Somebody to lick in a quick flip. And it's us. We the ones losing the most, the customer, until we stop being the customer. So then now the people who got quick flips don't get longevity. You know what I'm saying? We can XURL out of there. They got the most longevity, I believe, out of anybody. But we getting cooked. You know what I'm saying? We getting cooked. You know when niggas be like, listen, I'm gonna bag them up like this, do this like this. They're gonna eat these up for the $5 or $10 or whatever like that. You're gonna do that quick flip. The shit might last for a minute or whatever. If you don't got good quality product, though, you're gonna get your little quick flip and hopefully you invest that into something with a little bit more longevity. You know what I mean? No, we're gonna talk about this tomorrow. Say random, but this is the longest it's taking Jay Mills to diss back, ain't it? We're going to talk about that tomorrow. I was giving Jay Mills a certain amount of time because of something he said. I won't say exactly what it is now or whatever. Giving him a certain amount of time, but we're going to talk about that tomorrow. We're going to talk about that tomorrow, 804 Rennie. That's a good idol. Smurf East St. Louis in the building. Hold on. Say, yeah, it ain't that deep at the end of the day, David Campbell says. Right. So look, right. Hold on. Beasley's about to say something I think I want to talk about.
Yard and all these different things where there's so many little hubs of people.
He's still talking about bootlegging.
Million in one fight,
right?
Yeah.
When we know what UFC is about, we see the stadiums.
Hold on.
So that people can get a better understanding of where we stand and you know what's going on and why we do certain things. So if those big companies are going to other platforms to allow themselves to be able to put these live events on, of course we would have to, right?
All right, I like this point that he made here too. If y'all want to see the whole interview, obviously go to HipHopIsReal, check out the whole interview. What's up, Jose Soto in the building? Say 12 skinny things the business is. Facts the business. Jose Soto in the building. What's the word? So look, Beasley is saying that if all of these companies like UFC, WWE, and these different places have to go to other places instead of just pay-per-view to facilitate, they situation, and they're like 50 times or 100 times, I believe he said, less than those companies, of course they will have to too. I agree. You know what I'm saying? I agree 100%. And also him saying that maybe we need to speak more to let the fans know exactly what's going on. And that's why I got chill smack and I got the shh You know what I'm saying? I struggle with whether or not I should do that. Like, it might be disrespectful to Smack, but it's like, no, nigga. Sometimes you got Smack, chill the fuck out, man. Let Beasley do the talking. I want to be, y'all know I want to be real on this platform, and I don't think Smack should do any of the public relations as far as about business and shit like that. It's not a good look. It's people watching this shit. The YouTube rep that I'm talking to and a couple other people let me in on a lot of things, man. YouTube is not looking at battle rap good, and y'all want to know part of the reason why? Olo Dolo, what's up in the chat? Olo Dolo in the building. One of the reasons is they're looking at these titles, they're looking at these interviews, they're looking at the performance, the lackluster performance battle rap content is doing, and they don't even like themselves. They don't believe in this shit or whatever. They're about to stop pushing this shit even less. So those of y'all out there, I'm gonna give y'all the free game again, even though you shout out to the ones who appreciate it first and foremost. Let me acknowledge them first or whatever. But y'all might want to start some new channels. I got a new channel already cooking. You know what I'm saying? I got a backup channel already there waiting. You know what I'm saying? Y'all might want to start some new channels and have a backup, because if you're dependent on battle rap content or a channel that was made primarily for battle rap, it's going to be damn near impossible to flip it. And also YouTube is about to stop pushing it even more because of y'all. So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all, Factz said it. When it happened, they're going to act like they ain't hear it, or they're going to act like that they knew it, or they pointed it out way late and be behind again. But I'm trying to put motherfuckers up on game. They not liking this shit. You know what I'm saying? Do they have the super chats blocked? What you mean, Maskey? What you mean? What you mean? What you mean? What you mean? No, Smack being disrespectful to us for speaking more than 5 minutes restaurant is crazy. No, what you mean? What do you mean? Do they have a super chats block? Factz salute. The issue is nobody is creative anymore. The battlers, the leagues, nobody. Even bloggers aren't creative anymore. When someone finally get creative, fans don't respect it. No, I agree with you 100%. Look out, man, dog. I see people copy me all the time, y'all. I'm actually going to point that out starting next month. I'm going to tell y'all, watch this. When something happens, people will try to wait to get your perspective and then add it to theirs or switch theirs up or whatever, because they know I'm going to take my time and actually make sense or whatever. So what I'm going to do is, you know, I'm going to point out to y'all like what's going on. People want to hear Smack because they will get the real. Will they? Will they? I agree with you, Mo Green. Hold the fuck up, y'all. Hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up. Hold on. We gotta go to that chat. Hold on. We gotta go to that little chat. Hold on. We gotta go to that little chat. Because they said I'd never be nothing. Hold on. They said I'd never be nothing. Yeah. They said I'd never be nothing. Shout out Maskey. Maskey Fronts, Brooklyn, New York. Say I'm a man of my word. That's what I'm talking about. I actually forgot what you was talking about, but you did promise something. I don't know what it was. You promised this for something, and I appreciate you keeping your word. Let me give you a W. I need all of y'all to press on this super chat and hit W so I can see some rare highlighted W's. It's an option for y'all to comment specifically to the super chat. Shout out to Maskey Fronts from Crooklyn. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's the type of shit damn, y'all gonna make me late for my little outing today, man. Shout out Olo Dolo with the W, man. Make sure y'all hit the W on the super chat to highlight y'all comment to show Maskey some love, man. Hold on. Also, hold on. We gotta go. Hold on.
Free smoke, hey. Free smoke, hey.
Hey.
I don't feel like you standing on business, nigga.
Who the hell is this?
I'm the type of nigga stand on business, nigga. One man arm against 50, nigga.
Which one do that?
It's getting crazy out here, man. Maskey Fronts just turned up the stream, man. Appreciate you, Maskey. Crooklyn, New York in the building. I forgot what the hell you supposed to send that for. I forgot all about it. You got to remind me. I remember, though, for dropping the battle. Yeah, there you go. Yep, Maskey, that's what it was, for dropping the battles. Yep, for dropping the battles. I got you. You know what I'm saying? I got you. All right, so boom. I just got an alert from Easy to Block Captain that says he'll be live in 30 minutes. Never forget, a friend of my enemy is my enemy. DNA said battle rap is okay. All right, so you gonna cover the DNA? That's perfect. So I ain't got to do it. That helped me get up out of here sooner, yo. That helped me get up out of here sooner. All right, so Easy's gonna cover the DNA interview. Shout out to him for that. I still might cover it tomorrow or whatever. I'll see what he say about it. It's actually an interview I wanted Easy to cover, and it was the Chess interview because Chess kept mentioning him, but it's on Hip Hop Is Real. Shout out Knowledge. You know, I know they don't get along, and Easy would look kind of crazy playing Knowledge content when he don't want Knowledge to play his. So I'm just like, I ain't even gonna tell him. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mansky Fronts, man. Listen, man of your word. Appreciate that, man. I forgot all about it, man. You show enough love anyway. So I appreciate you, man. Say W, Big Brooklyn's in the house. All right. Say we want you to cover it, bro. I will. It'll probably be tomorrow, David Campbell. I got a little out and I'm going to tonight. Might just get some food. You know what I'm saying, or something. Be on the facts list. Be on the facts list, y'all. You know what I'm saying? You said it's about Froze Facts, Easy talking about him. And Froze is a little busy out here, man. Now let me say this, y'all. I want this to be very, very clear. You didn't even say what he said about me, J Rob. I asked you to tell me, right? What up, Duddy Smith? Hold on, y'all. Hold on 1 second. My bad. Damn, I hate when you trying to haste makes waste, Christopher, my second grade teacher. You trying to rush and then you end up taking longer than you thought. All right. So I want to make something really clear. Yo, I want to make something very, very, very clear. David Campbell said, yeah, enjoy your night. Yeah, I'm gonna either make a video or I'm gonna go live real quick just to holler at the facts list. That's what I've been doing when I just pop out or I'm out to eat at a restaurant or something or at a Pistons game or whatever. I just been going live, members only. Let's to go 313 says, since you mentioned Chess finds the idea that A-Ward had a better career laughable. What say you? I understand where Chess is coming from and I understand where A-Ward is coming from. A-Ward feels like he had a better career because he's been more consistent. A-Ward is not known for choking. He's known for doing good business. He's battled a lot of the greats. He's had a success against a lot of the greats. He's touched every platform except URL, and then now he's touching that platform. So he probably feels he has a more complete, more solid career, meaning him not taking his talent for granted over Chess. However, is it as impactful as Chess's career? Absolutely not. Chess has millions of views on different on certain battles, impactful battles. He brought a whole younger generation in, and those views, I know people downplay the views sometimes or whatever, but Chess ushered in a whole younger generation into this shit. You know what I'm saying? And brought a lot of fans. So it's a big difference in a 60,000 view battle, a 120,000 view battle, and 2 million views, 4 million views, and stuff like that. That's a lot of people that's not watching you, that don't know who you are. And whether y'all want to accept it or not, URL is the biggest platform. Some people only watch URL. I learned that when I got introduced to like the new wave internet battle rap when I get out. I used to say stuff about certain battles, man. I watch this on KOTD or RBE or this. My brother used to be like, man, I don't watch all the other shit. I watch URL. It's people like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of people that don't even know either who A-Ward is, or are halfway familiar or don't care. You know what I'm saying? Because he hasn't been on Smack or just they haven't seen him. So I understand both of their points of views or whatever. At the end of the day, that's a good argument that they can have or whatever that'll help with some promo, because neither one of them has the best promo in the world or whatever. So the fact that we're talking about Chess and A-Ward is doing a good job as far as the promo, and it's all gonna come down to who's, you know, what they supposed to be during the battle. You know what I'm saying? So I understand both of their points. That's my thoughts on that. Lux to go. Appreciate the super chat too. Stock gold and futures market treating the ninja well. That's what the come talk. They laughed at me when I was talking about silver and gold, Mansky. They laughed at me. They thought I was trying to divert attention from all of the bloggers and shit going at me or something or whatever. I'm trying to put y'all again. I don't steer from regularly scheduled programming because battle rap bloggers going at me or whatever. That's laughable to me. You know what I'm saying? I try to tell them, man. They don't be want to listen, man. Hold on, Mansky again. Say spread love the Brooklyn way, man. Hey, listen, man, I need some you know what I'm saying? Point me in the right direction. Shout out Mansky Fronts and Crooklyn, man. Brooklyn, New York. All right, hold on. I feel like I missed some of y'all comments. Let me see what y'all saying. Okay, no, that's what it was. J Rob is saying that Easy is referring to Froze. So that's what I want to say. I want to make this very clear, y'all. No, I didn't like what Froze shared. I thought it was weak, whack, some underlying something to it. I expressed everything that I felt about it. I don't have any personal vendetta against Froze. Zero. I would address anybody, you know what I'm saying, that's within this genre or whatever that has something to say, especially somebody with a voice. You know, I didn't call him out his name. I didn't draw a line in the sand or anything like that. I feel like he did, you know what I'm saying, to an extent. But this is not gonna be the you know, I don't do underlying hate. I don't do subliminal or none of that shit. I say exactly what I mean. I say exactly what I feel. I say exactly what it is, and it's very clear. Even if I say something and I don't say a name, I'll say the name or whatever before, and y'all know who the fuck I'm talking about. Like if I tell y'all that lying ass Steven nigga, y'all know who I'm talking about, the con. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever like that. But I don't really allow people to dictate my movements. Your morals and integrity shouldn't be dictated by other people's actions, right? It can get you out your body. You can be frustrated or whatever like that. But if you genuinely had any type of I want you to win attitude or to somebody else or whatever, that just doesn't go out the window, you know, over one incident or whatever like that. It's definitely noted, duly noted, or whatever, and how that person or people handles it on their end is also noted or whatever like that. But I'm trying to tell y'all, there's not one person in battle rap that will alter my life significantly in a good or bad way because of whatever attitude or viewpoint they have towards me. It is what it is. I haven't ran into anyone yet. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not even about to harp on it or nothing like that or something. I'm subscribed to everybody, man. I watch what I need to watch. I'll watch and see what was said because J Rob, you know what I'm saying, told me to or whatever. But if it ain't nothing crazy or none of whatever, then it is what it is. You know what I mean? Say, my ninja, if you hit the lottery, let a brother know. He told you what it is, stock gold. All right. What's up? What the F do I know? This is about the end, man. We at the end. We like at the end. Timo Emo, what's up? He might have one against you. He was talking kind of crazy. But this the thing, Slick. This is the thing, right? If a person in battle rap want to waste their time, y'all see, where are all of the people that was going at me? Where are they at? If y'all had to choose, now listen, I'm about to ask this serious question. All of y'all that got kids or brothers, sisters, or whatever like that, just on the eye test, right? If y'all had to choose what type of life, I'm talking about like now, like right now, what type of knowledge, intelligence, life, cleanliness, all of those different things, man, neighborhood. If y'all had to choose between mine and theirs, as far as the decision, I'm laughing because it is what it is. Yeah, just me, you right at the end. But no, that's my fault, just me. I told myself to send you the link. That's on me, just me, y'all. That's on me. Hold on. He basically said you was picking and choosing because you said you was leaving battle rap and you still talking about it. He's basically being paid. Well, that's just dumb. And see, that's what I mean by the ignorance, man. Like, come on, man. Niggas know exactly what's going on. I got battles to drop and shit. See, I'm not even about to get in that bag, man. I'm not about. See, they always, when you said, oh my God. I ain't about to get in that bag, man. I ain't about to get in that bag. They want me to leave battle rap. Let me say that. They want me to leave battle rap. You know, a lot of people in battle rap. A lot of people feel like they want me to leave battle. They wish I would leave battle rap. I'm sure. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure my presence is agitation to a lot of people in battle rap. I'm sure. You know what I'm saying? But I don't give a fuck. I'm sorry. I don't. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck. I don't care. What's up, Del Marver? Yeah, I don't care. Yeah, that's not worth me going back to You know the look. That's cool. That's like me saying Arsenal said he was retiring 10 times, or Mike P said he was retiring and he's still battling, or this, whatever. I don't, if I'm picking and choose, see now, you know what, J-Rob, I ain't gonna lie. I think I might have just got triggered by the picking and choosing. I'm picking and choosing. I don't never pick and choose. Ever. Ever. Not once. I don't ever tell me who I pick and choose. How many easy to block captain fans? Because that'd be the first person to be like, well, no, man, no, you E-Hive or you this, or whatever. How many of y'all of his fans be like, no, Factz, you should do this. You should be loyal. Y'all cool this or whatever. Or you shouldn't talk to Henny Man or this person, this, or whatever. I don't ever pick and choose. You know what I'm saying? J-Rob, no, you ain't do nothing wrong, J-Rob. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want you to leave. Duddy Smith, I'm here, Duddy Smith. Just because they want me to leave, I'm here. That's my excuse now. That's my excuse. I'm not going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going nowhere. But no, this is what me picking and choosing. What person have y'all saw me have an issue with that I didn't say nothing, that I silenced myself? What person? Now, I can go on a list. I'm not about to do it. I'm not about to do it because, again, my morals integrity is not dictated by somebody's lack of or whatever. But what person have y'all saw me like, well, Factz got a problem with them, but he picking and choosing within battle rap or whatever, who he addressing? What person? Now, I can make a list for everybody else, or they picking and choosing. I don't understand this, man. I don't understand this. Do you niggas think before y'all say something about me, or y'all just so used to just saying shit in general in battle rap or whatever, because it usually apply to all of y'all? I think it frustrates them in battle rap that a lot of shit that applies to them don't apply to me. And they try to trick me into a way for it to apply to me. You know what I'm saying? It will never apply to me because it's just not who I am. I'm not a snake. If I have issues with anybody, any issue I've expressed online, offline, in private, to anybody else, with any person, they know I have those issues. They know exactly whatever issues I have. So there's no slimy shit, no snaky shit, no nothing. So there's no picking. There's picking and again. Those the words that apply to most of these niggas in battle rap. Corny, picking and none of that's ever applied to me, especially outside of this shit. Can't forget about the ladies. Salute all the factory she warriors. Hold on. Mansky going crazy today. Hold on. Mansky going crazy today. That's for the ladies, y'all. That's for the ladies. That's for the ladies. You know, that's for the ladies. Let me see. What's wrong with making an investment and voicing your opinions when someone is standing in the way of you making money off the investment? Right. So, Delmar, but this is what I'm saying, why it has to be something underlying, man. And I'm going to end with this part or whatever. Y'all go check out the full interview with Beasley. You know what I'm saying, on Hip Hop is Real, because I gotta go. I'm glad Easy going live at 7:30. I could make that my excuse. You know what I'm saying? So, look, right? Listen, I got you, J-Rob. So this is the thing, right? It wasn't about that. It has to be something underlying, right? Because at the end of the day, this is the thing, right? People can say, there's nothing wrong with me saying that. There's nothing wrong with me. There's nothing wrong with me saying whatever against a motherfucker that's playing on my money. Because if it was their money, then they would be furious. And again, I think a lot of people in battle rap look at me and be like, but you're all right. I don't give a fuck. Still, I don't want nobody don't get to play on my money. Just because y'all feel like I'm all right. Because if it's y'all money, y'all feel like it's life and death. So this is my thing again. This is my thing again, y'all. This is my thing. Let me see. This is my thing, right? This is my thing. I don't like false titles being put on me. Y'all see, every time somebody says you're biased, what did I do? Everybody that came on this platform, you biased. Whether they say you biased for Easy or you, no, I will tell y'all when I'm biased. Who did I tell you I'm biased for? T-Rex and Gwitty and Miss Hustle. Nah, I'm biased for them. I don't care what y'all gonna do about it. You know what I'm saying? So what? You know what I'm saying? So every time you buy it, I say, well, give me an example how. They never come up with something. Well, you took Easy to Detroit. Well, I told y'all can go to Detroit. Well, yeah. So what the fuck are y'all talking about? What it is in battle rap, if you're not on their side, then it's an issue. I don't have a side but my own, which they can't stand. I don't have to answer to no league owner, no artist. I don't have to answer to anybody. Nobody writes my checks. Nobody. I don't have to wait on the deposit. I don't have to negotiate or none of that. I get to my own bag through my own businesses, plural. You know what I'm saying? Lux to go crazy. Chill out, Lux to go. You know what I'm saying? So say he didn't want to be included in your issue with y'all. Well, shut the fuck up. That's how you, if I don't want to be, okay. Did y'all see me mad? Didn't I tell y'all I'm not mad at I talked to Piper Boy. I at Piper Boy. I talk at any blogger that I didn't have an issue with before, anybody I didn't have an issue with before, I still talk to them. Anybody that covered me, my paperwork, anything that had to do with me, anytime I was in the headlines for something negative or whatever, I either clapped back, fought back, or whatever. I told them, man, do your thing. Everybody get their turn. Y'all don't see me bitching and complaining. And if I stick my nose in something, if I comment on something or whatever, then I expect to be acknowledged in a certain way, or I won't be mad if I'm acknowledged. No, don't say you don't want to be included in something and you include yourself in something and you don't even know what the fuck you talking about. You can't do that. It never makes any sense. Have y'all noticed every nigga that has ever had an issue with me in battle rap, they'll say it to either they on a stream somewhere where I'm not included or behind the scenes. Never have the conversation with me because they know I'm going to break apart the bullshit. And they also know I know behind the scenes what's going on. So it don't work on me. Y'all don't never have to see me. What do I tell you? I have an open platform. If anybody has no, I'm not going at you though, Philly. If anybody has any issue with anything I'm saying, I invite anybody. I'll send a link to anybody. I had John on here. I didn't cuss. I let him bury himself. I'm sitting here listening to him lying. I don't play bullshit games, man. I don't. And most people in battle rap do. So they're irritated and agitated. It's the fake jewelry syndrome. It's a nigga with a whole bunch of fake jewelry. I'll walk in with one real watch or whatever, and they zoomed in on me. No, keep talking to them bitches and them niggas who you got buying into your facade with your fake jewelry. I ain't doing shit to you because I actually decided to put the work in and wear some real shit and not no fake shit. That's not my fault. I don't do shit to nobody in battle rap. Every single person, Froze included, every single person I've added to their brand. I've given advice. Every single person. Nobody made me. Nobody stamped me. Nobody supported me when it wasn't cool to or whatever until traction came. Most of these motherfuckers didn't like me before they even met me because that's how battle rap is conditioned. So what is it that I've done in battle rap wrong to anybody? Nothing. I don't like scrapers. I don't like deadbeat dads. I don't like niggas that sit in front of Jay Black on Champion or whatever, but got fake accounts, Kenny Lewis accounts and shit. I'm supposed to speak against shit like that. Niggas who speak against me, who going at me and then I respond or whatever. I'm supposed to defend myself. Tell me one thing, and I'm asking y'all for real. I'm not telling y'all to just agree with me, just to agree with me. One thing in battle rap that y'all like, damn, Factz, you didn't have to do that. You did that out of spite, you did that out of hate, or you just did that randomly, man, and that person or those people or that league didn't deserve that. Every single motherfucking league I done show love that I'm aware of. I'd have been in the trenches. Shout out C Steel. We was just talking about him and Kev Bless battle. That was the slums. It wasn't no crowd in that bitch. It wasn't no crowd in that bitch. I pulled at that bitch with a gold watch. I ain't gonna say her name. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't know her or whatever. Pulled up, big boy truck, jumped out that bitch in the slums, in the trenches. K-Shine was there in the trenches. He had on a fur, jewelry and shit, shining and shit or whatever. I hopped on that bitch and I hosted a battle in a hole in the wall. All I had, me, my pistol, man. You know what I mean? I ain't did shit to nobody. Ain't no bias in the leagues. My first major event as a blogger, I've been to everybody events already anyway, the major leagues, was RBE, Max Out, with Irvin Plaza. I never had to take sides, be on nobody's team. Everybody that I supported, damn near, everybody at some point had an issue because I supported somebody that they didn't like. And what do I tell y'all? I don't play them bitch ass games. I just don't. I don't do that. If these ain't your real ops, if it ain't a nigga to where you looking for him or when you see him, it's on site. If you'd have been in the same building as these niggas or this nigga or old girl or whoever else and ain't shit popped off, I don't consider that an op. I don't have any ops this breed. So this shit is all like pussy to me. It's just little bullshit internet shit or whatever that y'all doing is within this entertainment genre or whatever. It ain't that deep. So if I feel like this is a good ass nigga, this an all right nigga, and you feel like he a bitch ass nigga to you, that's between y'all two grown men. I don't move like a bitch. I don't move like a hoe. I don't move like a female. I don't move like a sucker. I don't move corny. I don't move like none of that shit. Those words in my name should never be in the same sentence. I don't pick and choose. No, y'all just saw me go back and forth with Hitman. Y'all just saw me get back and forth with Easy. Y'all just saw me go back and forth with damn near everybody y'all could think of. When Geechee did that to motherfucking D-Money, I always bring that up. I was the only one to holler at him. That nigga Geechee said, man, I respect you, cuz. I respect you because I know other niggas, you know what I'm saying? Once after he said something, came out and was like, apologize and made it right, then other people like, yeah, that was kind of dirty. Man, get y'all bitch asses on, nigga. Y'all should have said something out the gate. Where do I pick and choose at? You don't see me picking and choosing for nobody. Where? You know what I'm saying? Hold on, far from me to say you're really a good dude. Not saying that because I'm a mob, but you have to admit you was wrong for making us watch G to K verse Smoking New York. Okay, that's one. That's one. Shout out my nigga G to K, man. You know what I'm saying? But that's one. You know what I'm saying? Man, just get home from getting my OG car check. She was working my nerves for 2 days. This the type of people I got in my community, dog. All I've done with these niggas was try to teach them publicly and privately. That's it. Even the people I've had conversations with or whatever, I've had conversations about a lot of different shit, real life shit. Even when all the bloggers was going at me with the paperwork and shit, some people, man, damn, man, you hot right now. You know, I don't agree with them, but you don't agree with them, but the but was enough. We don't got no beef. I'ma holler at you, dog. Ain't no sense us talking, because if you feel like I'm hot in battle rap, and then, okay, well, maybe I need to keep my distance away from you. No, stay your distance away. And then nigga come back around. Oh, no, the coast is clear. And nigga Factz don't give a fuck. He ain't stopping. I know I'm not stopping. You know what I'm saying? You know? You know? Man, who was this? Let me get him up out of here. I don't know who that is. Boom. Say, honestly, the battle rap community. Hold on. Honestly, the battle rap community never gave you a fair chance, and I never expect one. Say hate from day one. Say I'm still in therapy from that battle. Just me, you crazy. Is that Marty dude? But this the thing, though. I expected that, though. I came in telling y'all it was going to be like that. They covered this shit. I saw him do it to other people. I'm not special. You know what I'm saying? Listen, Jay Black is ready to lead this shit. And he didn't put in so much work. And people quick to say, no, I respect Jay Black. I respect Jay Black. And this. And I put it, but they don't show it. They don't move like it. Most of the battle rappers was shitting on Cody until they saw that the money was real. I don't have no history of moving corny, weird, or nothing. All the rest of them do, though. Anybody y'all have saw speak against me, every last one of them speak against me or put corny by my, I can name multiple instances where they're corny, they're picking and choosing, not me. Not me. Anybody who I had any text messages with, phone calls with, because I know you niggas record phone calls too, or whatever. That's why I always say that out loud. Play anything, show me being anything other than facts. What I say I am. Y'all can't. Reverse that. I done help niggas with their families, their children, their job, their platforms, everything. That's all the fuck y'all are intimidated. Y'all intimidated because y'all are jealous and envious motherfuckers, man, who watching and y'all say all the shit that y'all say y'all not doing, y'all are doing. I know what time it is, man. That's why I'm telling y'all that shit don't move me, because all a nigga could do is talk. Tell anybody who got an issue with me or is making a statement on me, just like I told anybody that put up to this platform, well, your bias, how? Yeah, shut the fuck up. Tell them have the conversation with me and let's really talk. Let's really talk about everything, about picking and choosing and all of that shit. I guarantee it won't go your way, whoever it is. Let me see what y'all saying, because I got to get up out of here in a minute. We got 5 minutes. Too easy going to be live, too. Talk your shit, Factz. I'm always listening. Ain't been talking much in the middle of training. My son in the fight camp, that shit's so fire. For his next fight coming up in 2 weeks, please keep us updated, please. And where's the fight at, Jim Life? Factz, I think you're forgetting the age limit of your peers. Some of the cats you be dealing with just started school when you already graduated. My point being, we let small shit go in one ear and out the other. 100% Jermaine Anderson. But what's so crazy, though, is most of these niggas in their 30s and 40s, though, Jermaine. I used to consider that. That's why certain young people who I've had, like, I don't even want to call run-ins with or into it with or whatever, but just certain shit, I gave them a pass every time. It's a lot of younger people. If y'all really pay attention to what's been happening on this channel with the younger guys, I give them a pass every time. Because I've been young and dumb or full of myself and made bad decisions and shit like that. I give them a pass every time. I'm talking about these grown motherfuckers. I'm talking about these grown fathers. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about these grown motherfuckers, man. They don't got no excuse to just tell lies on the nigga. You know what I'm saying? The real know what's up and how you get down. Facts. Facts. You know what I'm saying? So Mr. Floor says, I think they're referring to when you was going at cloning Bad News saying don't talk at all, and you was okay. So listen, Mr. Floor, even if somebody was saying that, right? Even if he was saying it, because that don't make sense by what was said, that what they said he said. That don't make sense. But let's just say that's the case, right? Let's just say that's the case. Break down what I said with them, and then break down what I'm saying about me. It's two completely different things. And this is coming from people who don't have no history or no stain in the street. Niggas might have did a little bullshit here and there as bad kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm certified. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? I know what the fuck I'm talking about. It's just like if you get pulled over, what's going on, Mr. M? What seemed to be the problem, officer, or whatever. You know you got 3 joints in your trunk. And I don't mean joints. Y'all know what I'm saying. I'm saying joints because that's y'all lingo or whatever. I would say chirps or something. 3 chirps in the trunk or something like that or whatever. Oh, no. If I see them even thinking about they about to try to go to the furthest extent or whatever, I'm going to try to run interference. It's what it is, man. They don't understand different. They don't get it. And I don't care that they don't get it. Because what they go do? What does somebody in battle rap saying, well, I interpret this like this, what the fuck do that mean? Absolutely nothing. They ain't gonna do shit, move shit, shoot shit, stab shit, nothing at all. You know what I mean? You know? So they figured it was time for a Factz rant, man. Motherfuckers annoying. You know what I mean? So, you know, Maskey said it's not a community, it's a genre in hip hop. They use culture loosely, fools. Facts, I agree. I don't, that's why I don't understand. Like, this is what I'm saying, right? Any conversation anybody ever wanted to have about or with me, I've been open to it. A lie can only stay alive in the dark. It can only survive in the dark. That's it. The truth can survive in the light, in the dark, wherever. It's going to shine bright no matter what. A lie can survive in the dark. As soon as a little bit of light touches it, start to crumble, people panic and just start saying anything. Now, this is the thing in battle rap. Like I told niggas, don't tell no lies on me, and I won't tell the truth about you. That go for all these niggas. Leave me alone. Why you think I don't really be getting, except for like a Byron Blake outside of the culture, you know, he hate the culture, he's scoring in a motherfucker or whatever, and he does what he does. You know what I'm saying? Outside of him, Untias, Vada, Holo, people like who expressed the disdain for me before I even mention their name or anything or whatever. Outside of them, nobody don't go, and even with them, they all go with the same thing. Nobody has nothing real to say about me that makes me like not credible. Nothing. I am who I say I am. I have what I say I have. My history shows that. My hood would tell y'all. None of that is question about me. All these niggas got different shit about them that they telling y'all that's lies. All of them. But I be solid. Even when these niggas say whole shit, do whole shit or whatever, I don't just use that as an excuse to run to the internet and just expose these niggas. I don't. For what? Who are you niggas? But please, I'm just telling battle rap. Stop speaking up on me, man. All right, it's 7:30, easy, about to go live, man. You know what I'm saying? That's just my excuse. Y'all know I would usually stay on. I don't even care if I'm gonna lose 40%, 50% of my what's the names or whatever, but that's my excuse. I'm glad he's going live or whatever. Shout out Mansky, crazy donation. Shout out everybody, man, that donated, man, memberships, super chats, and just tuned in, man, to show some support. Jim Life, hold on, Jim Life. Where did you say the fight was at? 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 Okay, Xfinity Mobile Arena in Philly. And that's in 2 weeks. Damn, I might can make that. I just talked to some of my people in Philly and told them I'm setting some shit up for them to come here. Nothing battle rap related. I might slide down there. You said 2 weeks? And I got to go to Philly in May too for something too. I don't got to go, but it's something I do want to go to that's in May with somebody. All right, man, listen. Carter Jones say W stream, man. That's that Newark, New Jersey snap. I appreciate y'all tuning in. We will be live tomorrow, man. I'm going to check out exactly what was said because, again, I don't be liking to just, like I said, man, I'm really on some chill shit, man. I'm going to address any and everything in battle rap, picking and choosing. Don't get shit to do with Factz name. So that's just get that the fuck out of here or whatever. But I will choose to defend myself every time. I don't know why niggas in battle rap, man. It's not safe to play with me. You know what I'm saying? Factory safety to all from Mansky. Appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mansky. Listen again, and what's so crazy? Y'all heard what I said. There go Easy's live just popped up too. I get alerts. Hold on, let me show y'all something. I get alerts from everybody. Hold on, let me go to YouTube subscriptions. Boom. Hold on. I get alerts from everybody. From everybody. They go Piper Boy, J Mills, Froze, Battle Rap Trap, HipHopIsReal, Cola TV, Mr. Stop Being Dirty. I'm not no hating bitch ass nigga, dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not. I'm not. Froze, how you gonna come to the end of the stream, act like you ain't listening? You said who playing with you? I'm here. We could figure that out either on the phone or tomorrow. You could pull up. I gotta go now. I'm about to go on a date unless you go become a member. Your brother got a membership. Watch on your brother account of the membership. And I'm about to pull up where I'm getting to eat. This nigga said I just woke up. Well, go back to sleep and catch me tomorrow. Catch me tomorrow. J-Rob. Hey, look, y'all. I gotta go. Put y'all notifications on for y'all Factz List memberships because I might go live or I'm at least make a video or something, whatever, while I'm out, y'all. Y'all go check out Easy's live Froze tomorrow. Unless you got something else planned. Tomorrow. All right, man. I'm going to holler at y'all. Appreciate y'all, man.